If you know me, then you know that I like to live by a motto. The answer is always 6. And I could prove it to you. I'm going to list the same number 3 times. And by only using simple operations, I will get the answer 6. The rules are I cannot add any other number. So for instance, I can't cube root it because that adds the 3. And it has to equal 6. So let's start with the first number. You have 0, 0, 0. Okay? If you saw my previous video, you know that 0 factorial is equal to 1. So we're going to add 0 factorial plus 0 factorial plus 0 factorial, and that gives us 3. And then we're going to make that a factorial. So it simplifies to 3 factorial equals 6. Ba, 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 ba is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 factorial, which equals 3 factorial, which equals 6. The next 3 numbers are going to be 1, 1, 1, and 1. We know from the previous question that we just add them and make it a factorial. That gives us 3 factorial, which equals 6. Then 2. 2 is an easy one. You just add them and you get 2 plus 2 plus 2, which equals 6. 3. You do 3 times 3 minus 3, and that gives you 9 minus 3, which equals 6. 4. 4 is where it starts to get increasingly more creative. So you have 4, 4, and 4. We do 4 times 4 square rooted plus the square root of 4. So 4 times 4 gives you 16. Square rooted gives you 4 plus the square root of 4, which gives you 2, and 4 plus 2 gives you 6. 5, 5, 5 is a simple one. You add 5, and then you divide by 5. 5 divided by 5 gives you 1, plus 5 equals 6. 6 3 times. You get 6 plus 6 minus 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12, minus 6, 6. You have 7 3 times. 7 minus 7 divided by 7. 7 divided by 7 gives you 1. 7 minus 1, 6. 8 is probably the hardest one, where you have to be the most creative. 8 plus 8, square rooted again, and then you subtract it. What is 8 plus 8? 8 plus 8 is 16. Square rooted gives you 4. Square rooted again gives you 2. And then 8 minus 2 equals 6. What about 9? Now you have 9, 9, and 9. square rooted, square rooted, square rooted gives you 333, and then of course you multiply, so it's 3 times 3 minus 3, 9 minus 3, 6. And finally 10. 10, 10, 10. 10 divided by 10, and 10 minus 10. 10 divided by 10 gives you 1. 10 minus 1 gives you 9. 9 square rooted gives you 3. 3 factorial gives you 6. So in its original form, it would be written as and this equals 6. Therefore, the answer is always 6.